I'm going to be doing a poem that I wrote that I don't have a name for. I'm just going to start. I want to start this off by saying I'm not trying to upend, but I'm trying to defend. Defend women everywhere just by educating people on what the newly elected president's been saying. See, I understand it's over, he's already won, but just think about these things if in the future you had a daughter, not a son. Think about your mother, sister, grandma, cousin, and every girl you know. If someone said these things to them, you think nothing of that person but love. So please listen to my not-so-silent mini protest about a man who says his horrible things about women, but claim he can make America the best. There has to be some form of punishment for them. I know that quote's a little vague, so let me tell you about the context in which it took place. He was referring to women who's had abortions. But I'd be willing to bet he wouldn't care if those babies were to have been born and then left to be orphaned. Let me stop and take minutes out of this to make it more clear. He's saying these women should be punished. Should they be in prison? For how long? A week? A month? A year? And let's take it from the perspective that abortion is wrong. Isn't it punishment enough that these women are being harassed and these clinics are being bombed? Think about that while we move on. You know, it doesn't really matter what they write as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of by your side, and she's got to be young and beautiful. Now this quote is one I really like. He's responding to an article in which she was being criticized. Let's dig a little deeper and take some time to analyze. What he's essentially saying is that if you're with a hot girl, it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, everyone knows women are meant to be paraded around by men. That's always been true. Let's not even mention that he should take responsibility for the thing he was being criticized, because according to him, every bad thing said about Trump is wrong and a lie. You're disgusting. Yet another quote that by itself is pretty unclear. I'll explain it to you so you can really see what's going on here. He said that to a woman who politely stepped out to breastfeed. Now this wasn't just some random woman, even though that would have been just as bad. No, it was his colleague. Maybe it's me, but I was taught that you treat your peers fair. I bet he wouldn't like it if someone said that to him while he was stepping out to fix his hair. But on a more serious note, he's saying that a woman feeding her child is gross. I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused about that, because in the previous quote, he said that nothing mattered if you had a sexy woman by your side to strike a pose. And I'm assuming by a sexy woman, he meant a woman showing some cleavage, some skin. So is his issue with breastfeeding the fact that the said breasts aren't being exploited by men? Think about that while I continue to dig in. The only thing Hillary's got going for her is the woman card. Oh, the woman card, you know the one. It's the card that gets you lucky ladies 24% off your income, a 1 in 5 chance that you'll be assaulted, and a 100% chance that when you fight to be equal, someone will be insulted. The card that gets you called bossy when you're trying to be a leader. The card that when you speak up and say, hey, that was kind of sexist, you get called a man-hater. The card that allows people to say the only reason you got something was because you're a girl. The card that Donald Trump's been trash-talking since he's been in this world. 26,000 unreported sexual assaults in the military. What did they think was going to happen when they put men and women together? I'm sorry, are you trying to say that whenever you put men and women together, you should expect there to be a sexual assault? And extending on that, are you saying that by expecting that, it's the woman's fault? Also, I may not be a boy, but I don't think they have a natural urge to rape. See, Donald, I know this concept seems foreign to you since you seem to have been born with a natural urge to hate.